Why do I look so crazy? So I have almost nothing going on today. I just need to run some errands and do a couple of flowers to get sent out. So I'm just kind of hanging around today. I thought, what a perfect day to test a foundation for you guys. And it's still early. I actually got myself ready. Okay, it's not early anymore. When I started this, it was like 10 o'clock and now it's 1, so that's good. So as with any foundation, I always wear primer under it, so I'm going to put primer under it anyway. I think it's important, and you get the best finish out of any foundation and the most longevity in your wear by using a primer and making sure that your skin is properly moisturized first. So my current favorite primer slash moisturizer is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's just very milky, has hyaluronic acid in it. I take about 2 pumps, and then I'm just going to rub that all over my face here. And then let that kind of dry. It does get a little bit tacky, which is nice, so I don't want to just glide my foundation on right over top of it until it starts to have that consistency. So I figured this is a perfect day to do kind of the whole follow me around for a day and see what I do in a typical day in my life, which is really not that exciting, but I guess I'll show you guys what I'm up to today since it's a pretty chill day. I don't really have anything going on, and yeah, should be fun. So here is the Hourglass foundation. This is actually one of my favorite foundations of all time, but I've never made a video and tested out the actual longevity of it, so I thought I would do that today. I'm also never pale enough to wear this on its own because the shade that I bought was way too light, so I always mix it with stuff. But right now I had to let my tanner come off as much as possible for my Daenerys Targaryen transformation because, you know, she's pale, she has very light hair. I didn't want to look orange like an Oompa Loompa with my really pale Daenerys hair, so I had to just kind of keep it all natural. And so now is the perfect time to test out this foundation because I got the shade Linen, and as you can see, it is quite light. The product is a cream foundation and it just twists up kind of like this. Oh my god, that's the end of it. Like, seriously, I love this so much. This is the end of it right here. I'm like almost done with it. But so it just twists up. It has this like contour shape so you can like really get into little crevices and whatever when you want to apply it, even though I don't really go that crazy when I'm applying it. So what I like to do is just make little stripes all over my face, and I mean, you can obviously choose how much you want to apply based on how full of coverage you want. I do like full coverage, especially for like, look at my eyes right now, like I need full coverage. So I just start off a little bit, and then I can always add more if I need it. And I applied for their pro discount, but I couldn't get it, so that kind of sucks because it is a pretty expensive foundation. Yeah, so each one of these foundations retails for $46, which is a little bit expensive. So typically I will buff it into my skin with a buffing brush or oval brush, and then I'm also going to, just for the sake of it so that you guys can see the difference, I'm going to do one half of my face with the damp beauty sponge. Try and avoid the brow. I always seem to wipe off like half my brow when I'm trying to do this. To be like that precise application. I feel like this always takes forever. This is why I hate doing it with this one, but I think you do get a more full coverage application out of it. Bounce that booty. Okay, maybe I'm being dramatic. This is blending out quicker than I thought it would. Okay, so now that I have that all blended in, I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you can see the difference here. Okay, and so I have you guys zoomed in here. This is the side that I used the brush with, and in my opinion, it does look like there's less coverage on this side of my face when I use the buffing brush. But overall, it is a really nice foundation. I feel like I need to blend a little bit more. I just have some buildup here compared to the rest of my face, and just kind of looks like a layer of foundation sitting on my skin. I definitely wouldn't recommend this foundation for people who are oily because it is a cream product, but it might be really, really great for people with dry skin. I have pretty normal skin, so I can't really... What is this? And then this side of my face is what I used the Beauty Blender on, and it looks very flawless and very much like real skin. You can't really see any product caking up at all. I don't know if you guys can see it okay. But it doesn't accentuate my pores or texture. Like, you can see natural, normal texture, which is in everybody's skin. But it looks really flawless and full coverage. You can't really see many imperfections showing through, just a couple like here, and obviously I need concealer, but that is about it. So those are my initial thoughts on the foundation. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be back and we can go on and enjoy the day. So currently it is 1:16 p.m. so I will be back. Okay guys, so I have my hair and makeup finished finally. Right now it is 2:15 p.m. so I've had this on for about an hour now, and everything looks really nice. The only thing that I will say is that the foundation did settle a bit into my forehead lines, which kind of sucks, but it's not as bad as other foundations, but there are a couple, I can't think of exactly which ones they are, but there are a couple of foundations I know of that don't settle into my lines at all. We zoomed in again so you can see. The finish looks really nice. It's not really accentuating my pores at all. It's just the highlighters kind of accentuating these little spots right here. But I don't know if you guys can see it in my forehead. I'm going to try and focus here. There is a little bit where it settled in, but it might not even be noticeable. It might just be me like having my mirror literally 2 inches in front of my face. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for this check-in. I mean, it's still very, very fresh. I need to go ahead and go get some work done out in the living room, so let's head on out there. So I just tried to do a check-in with you guys and realized that my microphone wasn't on, so I'm going to show you guys again. These little baby hairs, man. So this is what the foundation looks like in natural lighting. I'm just out here on my porch. This will give you a more accurate representation of what the foundation looks like in real life. I'll even come a little bit closer for you guys to see. It's really flawless. I love it so much. It works really well with the rest of my products. So here it is. It is currently still right around 2:15, 2:30. So let's go ahead and get to work.
You see me through the filtered lens, fading the edges of my flaws, reminder of
I think I have everything ready. Let's put on my Netflix. So what am I currently watching? I can't remember. I was trying to catch up on some show. I started watching the new season of Sense8, but I think I finished it. Something else. Last week I also finished the most recent season that's on Netflix of Scandal. I love that show so much. There's a show called Gypsy that has Naomi Watts in it. Maybe I'll watch that. Yeah, maybe I'll watch that. Alright.
is a golden picture frame hanging upon empty wall, haunting the hollow of my brain, painting pictures while we run underneath the dying light. My braided hair comes all undone, chasing the sun into the night, beautiful and burning. We are wild and wonderful, full of wonder. We are wild and wonderful, full of wonder. You see me through the filtered lens, fading the edges of my flaws, reminder of my innocence before it got lost so deep in the forest of our youth. We carved our names upon a tree, inside a heart that spoke the truth. I still hear it beat. We are wild and wonderful, full of wonder. We are wild and wonderful, full of wonder.
Hey guys, welcome back. Just checking in. I'm about to run to the post office. I finished that flower. It is now, wow, I'm really good at this. It's now 4:38 p.m. Everything still looks really, really good. The only place that it has kind of broken down or come off is actually just where I touched it when I like rubbed my nose. So that is the only area where it's actually coming off. Everything else looks really, really great. And it actually looks a lot less like it settled into my lines in my forehead now. Like I don't really see it at all. It's kind of melted into my skin or what have you. So I'm really happy with it. It's going pretty good for just over 3 hours. That's not really that much time. So I'll check in again like way later. Bye. Hey guys, so it is currently 7:23 and I am losing daylight, so I wanted to do another check-in for you guys. That's a little bit better. So nothing really to report. Everything looks exactly the same as it did last time, which is great. And it actually just like looks better on my skin as the day goes by. It looks more and more natural to me. So I absolutely love it still. I will check in again with you guys at 9:15. I think that's going to be my last check-in of the day because that will have been 8 hours from the time I applied it, which I think is a reasonable amount of time for you guys. Plus, I'm dying to rip these eyelashes off. You guys know how I feel about wearing eyelashes all day long. Just love it. And I haven't really been up to much else. My life is so boring, guys. I told you I wanted this to be like a follow me around for a day or see what I do for a day, but honestly all I did was make those flowers, go to the post office and the library, and now I've just been posting videos of my clients and stuff on my Instagram page for that because I'm really slacking when it comes to posting on those pages. So that's all I've really been doing lately, and I posted a couple things on my actual Instagram. And I think I'm going to set my upload for my Daenerys Targaryen video to go up tomorrow. I don't know if I want it to go up today or tomorrow, but it'll be up before you see this video, so it's irrelevant. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay guys, here is my final check-in of the day. The makeup still honestly looks exactly like it did when I put it on this morning. Not this morning, this afternoon. We all know that I didn't do it this morning, but it is now 9:15 p.m. I have had the makeup on for 8 hours, and I'm super impressed every time I wear this foundation. I really love it. It looks like it's only started breaking down just a tiny bit around my nose. It's gotten a little bit oily. I will zoom you guys in here. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Like if I touch it, it's gonna come off because it's breaking down in that area. Everywhere else feels really good though, and I'm sure I could prevent that from happening if I actually like baked my makeup with my powder, but I didn't do that. Looks like it's breaking down a little bit on my chin too, but everywhere else still looks really, really good, and that is why this is one of my favorite foundations. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review on the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation and found it helpful. I can't wait to see you guys again in my next video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!